everybody, and welcome back to a new episode. Today we're going to be talking about Helldivers' new update for Viper Commands Warbond, and we're going to be going in depth on the trailer as well as going in depth on the blog notes that they included at the end of this video. So first part we'll be going over the trailer. Second part we'll be going over the blog notes. So this is the trailer, Helldivers 2 Viper Command Warbond. It looks like the first thing that I'm noticing is that it looks like we're going to be getting a new Vietnam style environment scene that we're going to be working with. We're going to be fighting aliens in the trees, in the forest, in the swamps, whatever you want to call this. It looks really freaking cool. I hope to see more new environments in the future, but this is definitely a good start, finally getting away from the sand and the rocks. So it'll be cool to see some new environments that are looking very Vietnam-esque. We're going to be getting some new patterns. Looks like we're going to be getting this tiger stripe camouflage. We're going to be getting it on the hell pods, the exosuits, as well as the pelican. And I don't see much of a reason to have it on the hell pod, but whatever. I guess it'll be cool when it glitches sometimes and lands on top of a box and you can see the rest of it. Looks like we're going to be getting some new capes. We're going to be getting some new skin color as well. Helldivers 2 was always so unique to me because it managed to kind of skip around the idea of diversity by just, having everybody's skin completely covered from head to toe. So this would be a cool little addition to make it a little bit more individual for your character. I don't know if it'll be completely randomized or if you'll be able to at least choose like a variation of skin tones. But either way, it'll be cool to have a little bit of representation in the game just for fun. It'll remind me of like when Battlefield 3 killed off the white medic and made him black just for diversity reasons. And I wasn't too mad about it, honestly. Some of that new cape action. It looks like we're going to be having some yellow icon in the back as well as some woodland stripe camo. And one thing that I will say is that I really like this environment scene. I don't know about everyone else, but my games have just been nothing but fog. I'm talking right here, maybe 2 meters in front of you. It's just going to be straight fog. So hopefully they'll keep this and you'll be able to actually see the entire environment around you so that I can really appreciate the aesthetic of the Vietnam style jungle, forest, swamp area. And we're going to be getting some new armor sets and victory poses. Let me go back a little bit here so I can see both of them. We got the new heavy armor over here on the right and the new light armor on the left. And it looks like the light armor is going to be coming with this skull face, or yeah, skull face, red beret. It'll be really cool that they're adding new light armor because right now the light armor is kind of weak. And then they're also going to be adding some heavy armor. Hopefully they'll give it a new passive or new something to make it worthwhile to choose heavy armor. Because more often than not, I find myself just completely avoiding heavy armor because it's just not worth the stamina drain. Hopefully that'll make it worth it. I do like these cool blue sunglasses, kind of like the aviators. So that'll be really cool to see. And there's our new poses. The guy doing a double bicep from the side. That's not very good form, but all right. Guy just doing the well, what is it to everyone. And then it looks like we're going to be getting a new Liberator assault rifle. Going to be having the number 77 on our arm. I don't know what this number means. I don't know if this is a very specific number, maybe lore reasons. What I think would be really cool is if it goes up, like every time you die, the first time you die, it'll be a 1, and the second time it'll be a 2. I think that'd be cool. I doubt it'll be anything like that. I doubt it'll be dynamic, but I think that's really cool. And there you could see that you could change your skin tones. Yeah, that's cool. I really hope that we actually have control over our skin tones, and I would hope that the Helldivers community is old enough to be older than the Lethal Company community, and you'll actually be able to drop in and say if I were to drop in with this skin tone, would I immediately get kicked for being black? I would hope that the Helldivers community is a little bit more mature than that other communities. So this would be really cool to see. We got some new capes. We got the standard long blocky cape over here on the left with the red scar. And then we got the kind of war-torn cape over here on the right with the yellow icon, both with the woodland stripe camo. So that is, well, this one kind of woodland stripe. This one is definitely woodland stripe camo. Here's a new Liberator. AR-23A Liberator Carbine. there is a extremely high rate of fire. I'm hoping that with this, it'll be different from the default Liberator, because right now I am so sick of getting a new weapon and then it's just worse than the Liberator. Hopefully we'll have a good assault rifle this time around. Yeah, that is a way higher rate of fire. That's perfect. Hopefully it doesn't just shoot those bullets and then you have to reload, because that'll make it completely useless. And then we got the Bushwhacker, SG-22 Bushwhacker. This looks like a sawed-off shotgun with 3 barrels. It looks like it does a lot of damage. Oh, this is irrelevant. Killing these tiny bugs means nothing. But killing this bug with 1 shot, that'll be really cool, especially if we can do it in a Helldive 9 difficulty. Just seeing that. And then we got a guy stealthing around with a knife. I'm hoping that what they're insinuating here is that it will be possible to do some actual stealth gameplay, because right now it's pretty much impossible to do stealth, because the second you're within a meter of an enemy, they're gonna shout out to their entire crew to get their freaking Battle Titans on you. So hopefully this is a sign of what's to come with stealth gameplay. And here we have a K2 throwing knife, Modern Warfare 2 style flip. And let's see if it'll kill Shepard. So it kills Shepard in 1 hit. It kills the bug in 1 hit. And hopefully that was a full health bug. It wasn't just like a small, slightly damaged bug or something like that, you know? So I'm hoping that with this knife, it looks like since he threw 1 and he has another one, we'll at least be getting more than 1. I was a little bit worried about that, about only getting 1 knife. So it looks like we're going to be having multiple knives, and hopefully it'll be able to 1-hit multiple enemies. I can't see a good reason for having this knife, especially when you're getting swarmed. Like, killing 1 brood commander brood means nothing. So hopefully there'll be something more to this knife than what we're seeing right now. Looks like we're getting a new emote as well, the classic Rocky scene. This is definitely a very 80s inspired Warbond, so that'll be cool to see. And yep, we still have the tally counters with the 5, very Vietnam 80s inspired, ripped sleeves and everything. So yeah, that is the end of that trailer. So yeah, a whole lot of stuff was added, and a lot of new equipment and inventory and items and everything. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go into blog notes, where they basically went more in depth with the Commando Warbond to show everything that's going on with it. First, they're going to be slowing down the Warbonds, because they were really messing up the Warbonds for a while there. They were releasing like 1 Warbond every month. Really showed that they were just kind of creating an armor set and then giving it the exact same features or passives as other armor sets. So I'm glad to see that they're going to take some more time and they're going to create more unique passives, because it was getting really old just dealing with the exact same armor, grinding for hours to unlock it, and then it's just the exact same thing as any other armor. So they say that they're going to be changing the arrangement of items in each Warbond to make room for new item types, and also higher quality armors and weapons. So what I'm getting from this is that they're no longer going to be just reusing the old armor passives or old weapons stats. They're no longer going to be just duplicating the gun and then just changing the way it looks a little bit and then sending it out as if it's something new. So it looks like they're finally going to be doing something a little bit different with their new equipment that they're adding out and throwing out there. And hopefully this time it'll be a little bit more interesting to use, rather than just another typical Liberator copy paste, lower the stats a little bit and then call it new, and then you know what I'm talking about. So hopefully they'll do something a little bit more unique and interesting for us. Yeah, leads to weapons that feel redundant and uninteresting armor. This is exactly, they hit the nail on the head. This is exactly what we were experiencing. This is what honestly got a lot of people kind of off the game. So hopefully this will bring back a few more players. So it looks like with this new Warbond, they are focusing on being up close and personal with the Viper Commando. So essentially everything is going to be very useful up close. That explains the shotgun and the high rate of fire Liberator, as well as the throwing knife. I wonder if there will be how much of the bullet drop will be on the throwing knife, because I'm sitting here thinking about like Modern Warfare 2 cross-map throwing knives, but it's probably not going to be anything like that. But that'll be cool. A nice little fun addition to see. And then they add theater mode to the game. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so here's some information on the new AR-23A Liberator carbine. So it has higher recoil but faster handling. Higher recoil probably because of that higher fire rate, but faster handling probably because it looks a little bit shorter than the others. So maybe you'll be able to switch targets a lot quicker, unlike sniper rifles where it takes like 5 seconds after turning for your weapon to catch up. Like the SG-22 Bushwhacker triple barrel sawed-off shotgun, it comes with 2 firing modes. One is probably fire individual, and then one firing mode fires all 3 barrels at once. I wouldn't risk doing all 3 barrels at once, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of damage that can do against, I guess it'll just be medium armor. I can't see it doing any damage against heavy armor though. Looks like the PH9 Predator is going to be the name of one of the left armor set with the beret. So it's going to be, it's the lore is that it's inspired by someone who held off an entire Terminated brood with nothing but a machine gun, pocket knife, and an orbital laser. And then the other armor over here on the right, it's going to be our new heavy armor. It'll be the PH202. But it looks like both armor will include this new passive effect, which is Peak Physique, which improves melee damage and weapon handling. And so you'll be able to turn faster and change targets a lot quicker. They both feature bare arms. Awesome. I like to be able to see my sick biceps, you know, sick biceps. And varying skin tones. See, this is what confuses me with the variety of randomized skin tones. So I'm not sure if you're going to be able to choose your skin tone before you drop, or if it's just going to be randomized every single time you drop. That would make more sense if it was randomized every time you drop, because you're a new Helldiver every time you drop in. Looks like with this new Warbond, we're going to be seeing new skins for the Hellpods, exosuits, and the Pelican one. Like we saw in the trailer where it's got this tiger stripe woodland camo. So you could customize your mech, your Pelican, or your Hellpod, which you're not going to see your Hellpod much anyway, so it's whatever. You can throw your throwing knife into a bug in general, and it'll immediately die on impact. So I'm assuming that that's what they mean by that. I can't see that actually working. But I mean, if they make it so that it's a one-hit kill no matter what, like in Call of Duty, then that would be super cool. Looks like we're going to be getting a new booster called Experimental Infusion. So it makes it so that your stims have the added bonus of boosting your movement speed and reducing damage you take for a short time. So it looks like it's going to be like a stim that is also kind of a health and overall status boost for a few seconds. And it looks like it will be coming out on June 13th. Here's an overall image of everything that we're going to be getting. Some of the emotes, Mark of the Crimson Fang, and Executioner's Canopy. Yeah, it looks like that's about it. So it looks like we're going to have 2 different options for the Pelican. This is what it's going to look like. You can customize your vehicle. Shuttle, Hellpod, Exosuit, and Emancipator Exosuit, so both exosuits. And it looks like you're going to be able to change it between these 2 different kind of color styles, you know, the standard and then the new camo. I do think that this will be cool to see, but I do wonder what it will mean for the future. I'm hoping that with this, it's not going to be so much skin focus, because honestly, skin it's basically what we were getting already. So I'm not too interested in seeing more skins. I'm interested in seeing more guns, more gameplay mechanics, more hopefully a new enemy sometime soon. And I just hope that we get more new stuff. And for the love of God, fire Alexis. He does not know how to balance the game. I honest to God believe that there is no reason to have someone like that in this company. He's ruining the game. He's pushed out so many people, so many players, so many potential new players from his terrible decisions. There's no reason to have that balancing team. There's no reason to keep them still there. They do not need to be there. Get a new one. But yeah, other than that, this update looks pretty cool. I do enjoy the Vietnam aesthetic. I really enjoyed like Battlefield Vietnam. I liked Call of Duty. This reminds me of the Call of Duty Black Ops map, the jungle map. Other than that, everything on this new Warbond looks really cool. So I can't wait to see it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below of what you're looking forward to or what you're most excited for, and let me know what else you think about the video. Make sure to check out my fastest method of collecting super credits videos so you can see how you can get 1,000 super credits so that you can afford the Warbond. Make sure you check that video out so that you can be prepared for the Warbond once it drops on June 13th. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.